used to camp alone a lot. One weekend, late September, I hiked a few miles into a clearing I'd used before, a little flat spot above a creek. I boiled water, made ramen, and a cup of tea before bed. Around 10, I cleaned everything, turned my mug upside down on a rock by the fire, and went to sleep. I woke up once in the night, maybe 2:30, but it was silent except for the creek. When I got up for real, it was dawn, gray and cold. I unzipped the tent and froze. My mug was sitting upright again, half full of tea. I didn't remember pouring it. The tea bag string was tied neatly around the handle, and the liquid inside was dark, still, no steam. I picked it up. It wasn't warm. Around the fire pit, someone had arranged small twigs in a perfect circle, all pointing inward. My food bag was untouched, my gear exactly where I left it. But whoever did that had been close enough to reach the mug beside my fire. I tried to convince myself it was me. Maybe I had made a second cup and forgotten. But when I packed up, the tea bag was gone, lifted out, like it had been removed carefully. I left within minutes. On the drive home, I kept replaying it in my head. The half-empty mug, the circle of sticks. A friend later told me if somebody wanted to hurt you, they would have. Whoever it was, they just wanted you to know they were there. I haven't been camping alone since. My wife and I spent a weekend backpacking in Glacier National Park. We hiked about 12 miles in, no service, no other tents around. The only flat ground was between two tall, dead pine trees. We joked about them falling overnight. Around 4 a.m., thunder woke us up. The wind hit so hard, the tent poles bent. Rain slammed the fly. Every flash of lightning lit the forest like a strobe. Between flashes, I swear I saw a figure standing near the trees. Too tall, too still. My wife whispered, "Do you hear that?" It wasn't thunder, it was cracking wood. One of the dead trees split from top to bottom, but it didn't fall. When the flash came again, the figures were gone. After the storm, I stepped outside. Mud everywhere, but near the trees were tracks, bare, long, with no toes. Just smooth impressions like someone had pressed down with flat boards. We packed up in silence and started hiking out before sunrise. Every time the wind moved behind us, we both turned, certain someone was following us. When we reached the ranger station that afternoon, the sky was clear, the storm already miles away. The rangers said no one else had signed in for that trail in 3 days. I looked back at the ridge once before I left. The two dead trees were still standing, black and twisted. But I kept thinking about those shapes in the flashes and how they seemed to move closer each time the light went out. I was camping alone off an old Forest Service road, just me, a hammock, and a tarp. The night was quiet, no cars for miles. I fell asleep listening to crickets and woke up to a sharp ripping sound. My hammock collapsed beneath me. My tarp was flapping open, slashed clean through in straight lines. My backpack was gone, my knife sheath was empty. I found the knife 10 feet away, buried upright in the dirt. Someone had stuck it there, point down, perfectly vertical. I shone my headlamp around, expecting to see eyes or a shadow. Nothing, just still trees and the sound of my own breathing. I grabbed what was left of my gear and started walking toward the road. I didn't even bother with the light most of the way. I just kept on moving until the trees opened up. I waited by the gravel shoulder until dawn. A ranger eventually stopped. We went back together. The hammock, the tarp, the knife, everything was gone. Even the rope marks on the trees looked scrubbed out. The rangers said it was probably vandals, but there weren't any tire tracks or footprints. Just two trees standing side by side, bark cut in the same clean vertical lines as my tarp. I still have a hammock, but I never used it again. Thanks for watching. If you have a true story, send it to acestruestories@gmail.com. If you have an idea for a future video, leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, there's always another story.